Listen, I mean, I'll be able to take you from the va to sink on sink, then back to the va. If you know, you know.
What?
But what I can do is make sure to be a chicken noodle soup when you're sick.
Oh, shit.
I just cry right now. I want to make sure to pick you up when you fall.
My name is Denton Fisher. I'm a dating coach of 10 years. I've worked with multiple companies helping out men with women. My job is picking up girls. My job is approaching women and attracting them and teaching other men how to do it themselves. I can't handle cringe content, and this is the cringiest thing I think I've ever fucking seen. I have not seen all of it yet. I just watched the first couple minutes, and I could hardly handle it. So this is for you guys. Let's get into it.
Like a real nigga rap so I can roll around in the rap can I let him down?
I mean, I'll be able to take you from the va to sink on sink, then back to the va. You know, you know.
What?
But what I can do is make sure to be a chicken noodle soup when you're sick.
Is there a Medicare? Because this guy needs to be checked if he's having a stroke.
I would say my definition of Rizz is every single time I've talked ever.
If you're Gen Z, you know what Rizz is. It's just using your personality and charisma to romantically entice a girl.
It's like an all-encompassing thing, right? It's the whole package. Right.
No offense, but if there was one generation that had to be clearly the worst with women, it would be Gen Z.
So it could be the looks, it could be your personality, it could be the jokes, could be your pickup lines because you're witty.
It's also your approach, though, too.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
how you can't just come up to a woman and be like, oh, hey, I think you're gorgeous. Like,
You can't be awkward, you can't be cringe. That is the number one Rizz killer. Even if you're not that good looking, if you got mad Rizz, if you got mad game, you can explore that way.
That's 100% true. So how do we want to shake this up?
I would say you said that you would like sing to women in public.
Yeah, that's
first place because I would not want to do that.
That's confidence.
That's
talent.
It's not confidence.
And talent.
That is confidence and talent.
What about you guys?
I think you're funny. I think you're funny.
You gotta go
Actually?
I think you're funny. I think you're really funny.
What's your go-to move?
No? Okay. I'll go.
I feel like it has to be more in the moment. Yeah, it's more of a moment thing. Cause I don't use pickup lines.
I think, because anyone can Google what pickup lines.
I'm saying. Well, that's the thing. It's like pickup lines can be cheesy, but I feel like in the right context, they could also be effective, knowing that it's cheesy.
I'm so ready for your pickup line. You don't have to waste it on us.
I didn't say I had any good ones.
I think you should probably be number 3.
Yeah.
I think you should be. I mean, you're rizzing on Dave.
And it's working. That's the crazy thing.
Not number 1.
Not
number 1 for sure.
That's so funny.
I don't think I would.
I think you got the confidence.
Wait, but every time you talk, it's Rizz.
That's true. Yeah, I should be number 1. I didn't say that.
I don't care what you compete with this.
I think those three are good.
Dave, I noticed you're still at the end, and I'm wondering why you think you're at the end. You're kind of leading the conversation right now. I feel like that's a up the line sort of thing.
Okay. I think I'm a middle of the pack.
I mean, you dress nice, you talk nice.
Cool guys, come on, I've been speaking this entire time.
Do you think you got?
I mean, I don't mean to brag or anything, but yeah, I should definitely be up there. Come on, guys, nothing against you. You're a cool girl.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Do it. I'll let you all stop.
Do it.
Oh, you gonna stop?
Thank you, bro. That means a lot, bro. Thank you for that.
How do we feel about this?
I feel good. I feel the same.
I feel this is perfect.
I was just happy to be here.
Not because I'm number 1. I'm just happy to be here.
Oh my god.
Rizz is cringe.
Yes.
Am I wrong?
No.
Right? Okay.
Wait, what?
No, you're not wrong. No, you're correct.
I mean, like, I guess a guy can try to, like, rizz you and be cringe, but, like, if he has good game and he's smooth with it, then, like, I personally don't think it can be cringe.
I'm with her.
Yeah. But, like, cringe Rizz is, like, the common pickup line type. But, like, a good Rizz would be charismatic, positive, confidence, right?
If they Googled, how do I hit on a female? Like,
No.
It's like, I'm cringing.
Yeah.
I like confidence, just not cocky. So if you, like, approach me like you are entitled already, and, like, I should just automatically go after you just because you tried, I turn them away.
Really?
Very easily.
And it's like, you don't have to be super confident as long as you put yourself out there.
Yes. And funny.
Yeah.
Funny. Like, you could be like a 4, but if you got, like, you know, immaculate Rizz, then you're a 10.
Then it
You're
goes
like,
up.
probably
Yeah.
9. Probably
Yeah, I would assume
nine.
it's
Well, bar, you said?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, bar. I see you're buying a drink. Where's mine?
You have to buy it yourself, unfortunately.
Okay, the other cheesy pickup line that I had.
You're gonna tell me it's cheesy before you tell me?
One that I thought of was, are you a camera?
No.
Because every time I see you, you make me want to smile.
Oh my gosh.
This is 2 minutes.
I'm not risked up yet.
You're good. All right, yeah. Right back. Okay. Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
I'm Logan. What's your name?
My name's Kaima.
I think you look really great tonight.
Thank you. I do too.
Oh, I like that. You have confidence.
Thank you.
Can I get you a drink?
No.
Okay.
Okay, great. Let's go. You guys didn't let me finish. You guys just started laughing. I'm not old enough to drink, okay?
How'd you get in here? That's how to catch a case, though.
Smart. You gotta play it safe.
It was a pleasure.
Play safe.
This is obviously extremely hard for a guy to walk into a situation like this where a bunch of people are watching him. Sometimes I go to a club where some of you guys will recognize me and follow me around, and I'll say this, at first it was very nerve-wracking. It's not something that's easy to do. It's the more pressure there is on you, the more likely you are not to do good with the opposite sex, because you're going to be more put on the spot. Like these guys, like, all right, so a lot about pickup is letting go of the outcome, and when you put so much pressure on somebody, it's hard to let go of the outcome, because this guy's on camera. This guy knows this is going to be seen by a lot of people and also seen by the people around him. A lot of the guys immediately bragged out the gates, and they put even more pressure on them to actually do good with women. They bragged, and now a lot of people are watching them. There's a lot of pressure, and now the chance of them actually being confident, being free of outcome, which is what girls like, the freedom of outcome, that you don't need something from them. Obviously, you have intent, but freedom of outcome is going to be more likely that the girls are honestly going to be weirded out and grossed out. If you go to a club, and this is the case for feeling like this, approach a few girls off the gate. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Allow yourself to get rejected, and then usually you have more freedom of outcome to go talk to another girl.
I was the first person, like kind of the icebreaker of the entire activity, so I had no plan whatsoever and thought of a pickup line and then fouled out.
Hey,
How's it going?
Monica. Nice to meet
Errol.
you.
Nice to meet
What
you.
was it?
Errol?
Errol? Nice name. I like it.
I appreciate it.
All right, so what you got?
I don't do pickup lines, so I was just gonna try to get to know
Thank God.
you. Yeah,
Okay.
Where you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. I'm
Yeah.
from Philly.
Oh, really?
East Coast,
Sick.
yeah.
Look at that. Where did you find
Yeah.
it?
How you like it over here?
It's not my favorite, but like I'm more of a person that's wanting to like travel everywhere rather than just like one place and stay in that one place forever.
Favorite spot where you want to go?
Probably Amsterdam.
Amsterdam,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Why?
I want to backpack in Europe for like 6 months.
The
and,
little
like,
Euro trip thing?
Exactly.
I see you have a lot of tattoos. You got a favorite one?
Probably this one.
Oh,
This is
that
why I
sounds-
moved
this
to LA.
one's dope. Really?
Yeah.
I actually do art too. I sell my artwork.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
I would
so
actually
never-
get artwork like
I was gonna
tattoos.
say, if you
I've
ever
done
need
that
any-
so many times with all my homies.
Really? I was
Yeah.
gonna say, if you ever need any artwork, I got you.
Sick. Cool. He's nice.
It's
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
That guy obviously did a lot better than the last one. It's because he was trying to get to know the girl instead of trying to do some dumb pickup line. Like, I think guys try to sometimes get by on like the cheesy stuff. Girls aren't looking to get picked up here. They're actively judging them, which usually, so girls have like their emotional side and their logical side. These girls are working through their logical brain, which means that they're going to be logically attracted instead of emotionally attracted. There's a lot of pressure on girls, and when girls are nervous, it's hard for them to get turned on and excited and have fun and be loose and laugh and joke around. So it's less likely that a girl will be looking to like, again, get rizzed up. Again, the worst generation for picking up girls is the one that coined the term Rizz.
Nice to meet
What's your name?
Emily.
Emily?
Yeah, we're kind of matching. It's kind of a vibe.
Kinda. I kind of like to sing a lot. So if I say...
No, don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Okay, let's
Would
do
you like
it.
me to serenade you?
Yeah.
No.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
Okay.
But you said your name was Emily, though. It's not already right there.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm in clinical research.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I am a full-time college athlete.
Okay. For what sport?
Basketball.
So can you jump me or no?
I can do more than that. But I can show you later.
Oh, okay, on that note.
Too forward,
Hello.
but still okay.
Listen.
No,
Did you just tell me to listen?
not this
I
one.
may not be able to give you... I may not be the richest one here. And I may not be the most handsome one here. But listen, I may not be able to take you from the Vava to sink on sink, then back to the Vava. If you know, you know.
What?
But what I can do is make sure to be a chicken noodle soup when you're sick.
Oh shit.
I just cry right now. I wanna make sure to pick you up when you fall. And I wanna make sure you're the best version of yourself.
Is there a Medicare? Because this guy needs to be checked if he's having a stroke. Are you okay?
Yo, alright, no, wait, hold on. Actually, like, yo, I have like a In-N-Out gift card if you wanna go, yeah. I'll buy you whatever. Yeah, I got like multiple meals on if you wanna go to In-N-Out or like Shake Shack, we could go, whatever.
You haven't asked me one question about myself.
Alright, listen.
But you've told me to listen 4 more times.
I'll listen to anything you have to say. What do you like to do for fun?
Not. Please help me. Let's move on.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so I basically kind of threw in the beginning. I got a little bit nervous when I came in. She was so pretty. I just didn't want to get last, to be honest. Anything but last.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
Tiffany, I'm Dave.
Nice to meet you.
My pronouns are he and him, but I want to... Yours?
I play Valorant, so I've heard that a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys something about this kind of strategy right here. So, there's a lot of guys when they first start talking to girls where they're afraid of getting rejected. So you want to play to win, not to lose. In this case, honestly, if I was on this show, I'd be playing not to lose too. I'd be probably, honestly, just being really friendly, like the second guy. I'd probably just have a conversation. There's really nothing much else you should be doing in a situation like this. However, with that being said, he's trying to act gay. So a lot of times whenever guys are afraid of getting rejected so much, they start acting gay to prevent themselves from getting rejected in harsh rejections because it hurts their ego. If you're in this stage, you need to break yourself out, and it's hard. You have to risk getting rejected to break yourself out to be masculine, and a lot of girls are not going to like it initially. You're going to have a good month or two where you're going to get rejected because it's going to be very incongruent to who you actually are, but eventually you're going to move into the character, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to be more masculine with the opposite sex. Regardless if you have to like do all these fucking weird pickup line things, Jesus Christ. I didn't actually think it was going to be this bad.
I do.
Will you carry me?
I need someone to carry me. Are you immortal?
No. I'm silver. What rank are you?
You're silver?
Yeah.
I'm flat.
Yeah, and I used to work for a company called Riot Games. that makes Valorant.
Really?
Yeah.
So why did you quit?
To start my own startup.
Oh, good job.
Thanks. What do you do?
Oh, I'm an advisor for a management agency, and I also do content creating.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you do Valorant content creation?
I think my gym stuff does better.
I'll put it this way too, a lot of these guys are very young. When you're younger, it's harder to actually have the confidence or some grounding because a lot of young guys just naturally don't have that confidence. They haven't developed anything in their lives. Once you get out of high school, oftentimes like the girls are in a very small pool of people, and then once they get out of school and they get into college, they get on dating apps, they get on Instagram, and now they have a wider pool of guys to choose from. So the guys that are younger get left behind and left in the dust, crushing their self-esteem, and they're also thrown into a world where there's a bunch of guys who are a lot more established. So when you're dealing with guys who are younger, this is, of course, they're not going to be good with girls. They're young. As they get older, obviously they'll improve. They'll develop more, as if they're living their life correctly, they'll improve. They'll develop more confidence, social status, and from there, now they can communicate with a girl in a more authentic, cool way. These guys are just young. As much as I like cringing at this, I also feel for them because I've been in the same shoes as them when I was younger, and I know how this feels. And I've been in situations like this. I've been through, oh my God, it's the worst rejections you can imagine. I've actually, one time approached my high school sweetheart, the girl that I had a mad crush on back when I was very, very fucking shy. And within about maybe a minute or two, it ended with her friends all pointing at me and laughing hysterically. And that was one of the most horrific things I had when I was younger. I had like probably a good handful of like harsh rejections like that. And so when I watch this too, I'm also living vicariously through them. My problem is I'm a hyper empathetic person. So whenever I see somebody else suffering, I feel their emotions. And so watching this, I'm in their shoes as I'm doing this, which is also why it's making this so difficult for me to watch.
Or like any language, yeah.
Lifting?
Yeah,
Can I get like a little flex?
No.
Like a little, I gotta say anybody?
You can check my Instagram though.
A little Instagram thought over here.
So I can get your IG?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thanks. You had to think about it for a second.
Yeah, you can get it.
Okay, thank you.
That seems like it went well. Let's move on.
I think it would be nerve-wracking in the bar regardless, but there's No alcohol, no music, it's all quiet. Everyone is standing there. It's like a dance battle without the dancing.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name's Kaima.
Kaima.
Yeah.
Hi, Lee.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you, my
It's
dear.
nice to meet you too.
Tell me, are you in college, school, or anything, or?
I am in school.
Cool. Where at?
I go to RCC.
RCC. No way. You're from Riverside?
Yes.
I'm from Riverside area.
Really?
That's completely coincidental, by the way. Wow.
Wait,
That's cool.
oh, you're being serious?
I'm being
I didn't think you were being
dead
serious.
serious. No, I'm being for real. What are you majoring in?
I'm an English major.
English. Okay, cool.
Don't
so
say
you
it.
can write like thesis statements and okay, cool, nice.
Thank you.
Anyway, tell me, what's your favorite band?
Band?
Yeah.
I don't think I listen to bands that much.
Anything? Do you know?
Oh,
Do you know the?
my
I'm working. I'm working. Do you know the Killers?
No.
No? You never heard of the Killers?
I'm sorry.
Coldplay?
Yeah.
You have to know Coldplay.
I do.
Okay,
I see
that's
them in
good, that's
concert
good.
on my birthday, yeah.
Okay. No way.
Yes.
I'm gonna see them in September. Artist then, his favorite artist that you currently have on repeat.
Probably Maggie Lindemann. She's pop
Magdalene?
punk. Maggie Lindemann?
I haven't heard of her.
Pop punk, like alternative.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Was that good?
You kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie.
But was that W Rizz at least?
You're asking for validation. That's not good. You're supposed to assume you're valuable. Never ask somebody for validation. It's like when you give a girl a compliment and then she doesn't give you the compliment back. A lot of young guys do that. You should automatically just assume you're sexy. You have to believe in yourself before she does. You don't ask for permission to be sexy. You don't ask for permission from society. You don't ask for permission you can or can't say. You don't ask for permission what you can or can't do. You give yourself permission. Then you have the confidence and you are the person that's allowed to do that. And that's what makes you sexy. And she's not scared. She's just nervous. The girls are being a little melodramatic and honestly pretty vicious. These girls have no empathy whatsoever. They got into like the schoolyard bully energy amongst them, and then girls are followers, so people in general are followers. So they all mesh together. Now they're all the schoolhouse bully types, and they're all bullying the poor guys. Like they clearly know that they're nervous.
I love this bar. How's it going? What's up?
Hey.
I'm Cam.
Nice to meet you, Cam. I'm Jess.
You can call me Nut though if you want. That wasn't like a weird. That's like my. People call me that sometimes.
Why?
It's like my music name. I do music. So.
Do you like squirrels?
Do I like squirrels?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, they're cool. Yeah. Why'd you ask me that? Can I get you a drink? Because we're at the bar.
No, I'm okay.
I didn't even want to get you one.
Cool.
I'm kind of flushed for cash right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The nut music isn't working out.
It's not, surprisingly, not going that great.
Oh no.
Yeah, who would have thought? So, like, what's up? Do you do any impressions?
Do you?
I have one.
Can I see it?
Obama.
Let's hear it.
Michelle. Thank you.
It's really good.
Does that change things for you?
No. But maybe you could start doing impressions.
More impressions?
Yeah, you should practice.
I only have the one. That's it? I have more Rizz. Thank you so much.
You're still...
What was the longest relationship you guys had?
3 years.
Speak it. No, okay.
3 years?
Yeah.
I've actually never been in a relationship.
Okay.
Never had a girlfriend.
8 years.
8?
Yep.
That's your wife.
No.
Go
Yeah.
find her. What are you doing here?
I used to be married. I used to be married. I'm a divorcee.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
thanks for.
I'll carry you. I'll carry you.
Thank you.
4 years. 5.5 years.
2.
2.5.
What's your biggest red flag in women?
If your music taste isn't there, it's not gonna work, you know? Hey, nothing.
Here's my prediction. Because they're in the schoolhouse girl like bully mode, they're now gonna try to take revenge on him, and they're gonna put him last.
My red flag would be like being unable to articulate or communicate her feelings.
If the girl is not down to have fun, like let's say you're singing in a car and she's like, stop, like that's weird, or like people are watching.
Mine's probably laziness, because I like to be active and go out and do stuff. I mean, I get staying in, watching Netflix or whatever, but like, I like to go out and do stuff.
I think mine would have to be energy levels in terms of like if they can match you or not. And that's not always like 24 hours, but if they just can't ever hit that level of just matching your vibe, then it's not there.
What's your number one red flag of yourself?
That's actually
Lift too much weights. Love too hard and care too much.
I troll like insanely like a lot, so I don't know. Y'all would be able to
What do you mean
tolerate
by
that.
troll?
Like just mess with
Because I'm thinking internet troll, and I'm like, yeah.
Like if I find something that you don't like, I will like immediately.
Why?
Just to troll, just to make you mad, but playfully, not anything. Well, maybe a little bit just to like push your buttons, but
Just a little giggle.
I'm always late, like everywhere. Yeah, straight up.
I was told that I care too much. Like, I care a lot for a person when I am attracted to them.
That's a great point. I like that.
LinkedIn answer. That's
I'll get another one. I dance too much. I dance everywhere I go.
mine. I don't know. I'm a procrastinator, so like I'd probably plan something last minute, like a date, or I'll be ready last minute, so we're kind of late.
I think mine would have to be I'm a little stubborn. I learned it from my dad. Sorry, Dad.
Good answers, guys. Yeah.
Do you ladies feel like you have enough information to go off of to make your decision?
I had it.
I had it a while ago. So, you guys, great. Babe, I'm sorry. Like, the whole troll thing, like, got us a little, like, questioning, like, huh? She's a troll. You're great. Shake it off.
all right,
Shake it
whatever.
off. So, 6?
Oh, Jaden.
I just didn't want to get last.
The chicken noodle song.
I dissociated the whole time you were speaking to me.
I was so confused.
I think you were nervous, and you were a lot sweeter in your answers afterwards.
But not the chicken noodle part. Yeah, where did you get
Chicken
that?
noodle soup when you're sick. Like, I'm giving you chicken, you drink that when you, like, I make you feel better. Like, damn.
Okay, so next was Logan. Yes.
We didn't like your first impression.
We thought you were playing Mr. like mean like cool guy, and also like it kind of came off like maybe you aren't used to having to do the Rizz. You know, like maybe you are used to getting Rizz. So
No, I don't approach people with the bar, actually.
Really?
I sit in the corner.
It's okay, I do too, I can tell. If you would have started with the second half, I would have been, like, I liked you towards the end. I did, I really did. 4? It was red shirt.
I respect the singing, but if a guy were to come up to me and start singing, probably not.
that's probably like a second or third date thing.
That's like a fourth.
Yeah, yeah.
If I like you, I'm serenading you.
And that's okay. It just came out, a little left field. But all right, third place. We have Dean.
Dave, we like how really friendly and open you were.
Mm-hmm. Also, the fact that you tolerated someone for 8 years, they tolerated you.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
Tolerating me for 8 years says a lot, for sure. I like that you guys give a lot of feedback too. This is a very, very constructive dynamic. Yes.
And then
Second place.
we have Nut.
Oh, yeah.
I have to be honest, it was unanimous except for me.
She was not for you.
I wasn't.
Oh, you were the one who didn't?
Yeah.
And you're the one that I talked to? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
No, but you're lighthearted, you're dorky, cute.
Yes. Women love dorky.
My
Let me tell you
feedback
that.
is just pay attention to don't talk at someone, make it maybe a little more personal.
What do you think got you to the top?
Training, hard work, dedication. We did practice Rizz on each other in the back, and I rizzed in the bathroom beforehand also.
And
Yes. You just maintained eye contact, and you actually cared about the other person. You weren't just trying to swoop in and just get to the point. You were like, let me learn more about you, and that's something I feel like a lot of men lack. It's just I just want my one and done. I want to feel I'm powerful for this 1 second, but it seems like you're a genuine person.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, but you all did so good.
Well, this was humbling, but just continue to be yourself. Everyone has their own opinion. I respect that, but I don't know. I'll work on it.
Lee said that he was a troll. There are troll girls out there that he'll find a shorty, and they'll troll together.
Be yourself, be genuine, play to your strengths. Just be like Errol. He's the Rizz master.
Oh, Errol. What a baddie.
I could not do what they just did today. That is terrifying. Just being in front of someone and just giving it your all, like seriously, like all of them. It was impressive.
Subscribe to the channel, Michelle.
The guys did try their best. That is so incredibly heart-wrenching. To be fair, the girls are a lot nicer in the second half of it and like the very end. Like I called it, they were gonna put that guy last no matter what. I kind of figured that the dude they put in first, they would put in first. I did not expect Nut though to be there. I'm guessing because he just was full on into being a dork and he's being very authentic with it. He is like, that's just his nature. That sounds like he's just a very kind of a goofy guy, and that's his strength. So he's sticking to it, and I like it. I really respect it. I would say this, some of the guys could have had, obviously they're young, so it's hard to add that masculine energy and to be strong. The guy that got first actually did the best. He was very relaxed, very authentic with person. He's not talking at her, he's talking with her, which I thought actually was great advice from the women. You're not talking at an object, you're talking at somebody, and you're trying, it's a game amongst you two. You're not talking at her trying to win her over. You guys are talking together to try to see if you guys can create chemistry. And the best way you can do that is to engage her in the conversation, have her invest in the conversation, have her talk. You can't talk at a girl and get her to like you. You have to have a mutual conversation. Yes, you can be very on your purpose and have a lot of fucking fun and have the girl engage in that and really, like, you know, bring up emotions. By you having fun, she'll have fun. But otherwise, yeah, honestly, not terrible advice. I hope you guys like the video. If you do, like it. If you guys have any questions, you can leave in the comment section below. And if you guys are interested in coaching, as always, 702-841-9909. And with that being said, peace.
Like a real nigga rap for, so I can roll around in the rap for. Can I let pimped out, his bowl, true bowl, 15. Now go and get, what's up, get buck straight jump killer. DJ boot with a pole in the middle for the edge of the flexible beat. See how fast he flexible gifts. Pull up the show up the phone.